ATLMIA, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, California, no place like California. Fresh off a flight to Boston, got a BZ in Maryland that I pipe too often, headed right to Austin.
Oh, a tough decision on their hands now. And I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy, 2 words here, difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
Barcelona to Bel-Air, Petty to the D-Twa, don't tell him he saw how heavy he balls. Every project.
These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club.
Come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like it.
We've seen one Detroit Lion be selected so far. Could another be far behind?
DDMV, all reminds me of California, cause there's no...
In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push your luck? Boy, a tough choice here, but one that any organization would love to have. How do you go wrong with these 3 guys? Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or 2 that becomes it. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker-type spot? A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? We've already had a New York Giant be selected in this draft. Now here's a chance for a teammate to join him. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get some...
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be your...
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is gonna... Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into a starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. So, with a handful of starters already... Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? I'll tell you right now, you won't go wrong adding any of these guys to your team.
I'm just really glad.
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to them or go after someone who can help you up front? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. And these guys are going to get themselves a great player here, whether it's A, B, or C. 149er has already been taken. Might we see his teammate here join him? Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together.
3 chains.
Ow. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
Our mothers, queens, and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches and sip some kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, them packing. My swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's real?
But right now it's too fast to slow down just yet.
this for a tough choice early on. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better. Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had.
Freedom running through us like an open. We're too high on being young and
Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Definitely some options with this pick. And there's a pick that does fill a hole, but I'm not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the overall squad a tremendous amount.
one day we'll look back just shaking our heads. But right now it's too fast.
This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go? Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there.
Just acting our age.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available.
We're too high to come back down.
And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster.
As long as we can.
One thing's for sure in this round, you're going to walk away with a great... And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round.
Tonight for whatever feels right.
Well, the Ravens are a smash-mouth football team, and they've got a chance to have a second player drafted here. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me.